Check, 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 check.
We've got a great turnout here today, and we do want to start on time. So those of you in the back of the room, we have a number of VIP spots up front, but if you can kind of bring it in a little closer, we'll get started on time here in just a moment. This man was texting me nonstop last night, interrupting my ESPN viewing. All right, once again, if we can get everyone to kind of make their way a little closer to this side of the room, we'll get started here in just a minute. That was something else, wasn't it? Well, good afternoon to a very large crowd here, and welcome to a brand new place. A ton of familiar faces, but in case I don't know you, I'm Hank Dickinson, and I really remember a great day in the past when we had a naming rights agreement for Apogee, and I know for a fact a lot of people have put a lot of time into the partnership we're going to talk about today. So there will be an opportunity for media to talk to Jared Mosley and to talk to Melanie Vest when we're done, but this is really a celebration of a partnership that we think is going to be something for the ages. And so I'm very honored to be here today and to talk about that. We're going to hear from some very important people, but again, anything of this size takes the entire campus community. It takes obviously a lot of leadership from athletics, and it takes great involvement from the partner that we'll hear from in just a little bit. I would be remiss, however, I know it's 108 degrees outside, and that means it's almost football season in Texas, right? Anybody watch ESPN2 last night? I think it says a lot about where this athletic department is going when the basketball program is being branded on July 31st on national TV. So many great things are going on. You're all a part of it, and this is a great way to kick off the month of August. But again, when you get to a partnership that means this much to the university and the community, it requires leadership from the very top. So we will start at the very top. Please recognize at the podium our president, Dr. Neil Smatras.
Thank you, Hank. What a great day. I mean, I would love to say, hey, look, Jared and I wrote this script back in the winter. We're going to enter the AAC in July, and then we're going to rename the stadium just to kick things off and make it the best year for Mean Green Athletics ever. But we weren't that clever. But, you know, I used to be in Vegas, and they said, in Vegas, the favorite saying is, I'd rather be lucky than good. And boy, we got lucky. I mean, it's hot out there, but the hottest thing going right now is a new partnership. A partnership between two institutions that are bastions of this city. Datcu Stadium. Does that have a ring to it? There was the ring. Yeah, we got the ring on cue. I just got to say, I am so very pleased, but I want to recognize a few people who are here today. In some cases, people representing people. But first, I'd like to say Lyle Drescher is here representing our Lynn Stuckey. Eric With is so famous, he doesn't need to represent anybody. He can just represent himself or a congressman. It's his call. I'd also like to recognize Diane Hudspeth and her daughter, Alice, for being here representing for Gerard. I know Tuesdays are like a backed up day, and that's kind of tough. And I suspect he wishes he could trade with you right now. Let me think. City council or naming of the stadium. No, we know what he wants. And finally, Jamie, here representing DISD. I don't know, you've got a Datcu shirt on. You know, it's amazing that we're all connected this way. So now we've kind of completed the set, I think, and I appreciate you being here. So today's a good day. Today's a special day. It's a day that I have been looking forward to for an incredible sponsorship from an incredible organization. Datcu, we love you. You were born out of UNT in 1936, I believe, and since then you've just been going crazy and doing great things. And I know that the folks in this city really appreciate your efforts and your commitment to making this stadium one of the most visible in North Texas. And I'll tell you, coming up 35, we're not going to miss this. This is a great opportunity. So I'll just say there's a lot to go on today. But I thank you all so much. It's going to be a wonderful day and a wonderful year. I urge you all to come out to football. Hopefully we'll turn the heat down a little bit for the Cal-Berkeley game. But I think that we're going to look forward to a great year with great partners who are also representing us now as our bank. And that's a special thing. Our students get to learn a little bit more about what a credit union is and what they do and how we can all be connected through that. So thank you all very much, and go Mean Green.
Pretty sure Coach Morris wants to heat up on that Cal game, but yeah, we'll take a break in that when we get it. Before we move to remarks from the leadership from Datcu, it's time for Jared Mosley to present some pretty good swag here. So we've got some helmets and some jerseys and a photo opportunity. If you two want to come down there, Glenn and Mel are going to get the full treatment here.
Maybe we can go to practice.
All right, well, it takes two to make a partnership work. Let's hear from our great friends at Datcu, beginning with the CEO, Glenn McKenzie. Glenn.
It's a great day. Great day to be green, right? Good afternoon, and thank you to everyone for being here to celebrate the partnership between two distinctly Denton institutions. During my time at the credit union, I've had the privilege to watch it grow and evolve from a place to deposit your paycheck or take out a loan to a valuable partner in the community. I'm excited about the collaboration with the University of North Texas that carries on the spirit of the community. Education has always been the center of who we are. We were founded by UNT professors and educators from area school districts. It was important for them to provide a way to protect our financial assets. And in 1936, that wasn't an easy thing to offer. However, they found a way to do it. And now, nearly a century later, we're able to continue this mission and actively participate in making our community stronger. From our tellers to our chairman of the board, right? There you go, Jamie. We're excited about this partnership. We feel it represents what is best about North Texas. It's an action that demonstrates how two local entities can come together to form a bond that elevates all of us. UNT is a model university, leads the way in academic research and developing the next generation of business leaders in all fields. It's our privilege to play a part in continuing this growth and supporting our hometown university. Thank you, Dr. Samatras, Jared, the UNT Board of Regents, and of course, our Board of Directors here on front, for seeing the value in our partnership, and also to the UNT administration for providing us resources where we can continue to grow. We've hired several UNT students while they were finishing their degrees, and we've yet to be disappointed in their abilities. You guys are doing a great job. All I got left is go Mean Green. And speaking of one of those UNT grads working at Datcu, it's my honor to invite Melanie Vest, our president, to the podium.
Thanks, boss. In 2002, when I started at Datcu as a teller, finishing my degree here at UNT, I never imagined that I would be standing at a podium announcing a unique partnership with my alma mater. I can honestly say it's been a great joy to have the company that I grew up in professionally support the university that has helped me get here. To the Datcu Board of Directors, President Samatras, and the UNT Board of Regents, Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for your willingness to see the vision of two distinctly North Texas organizations coming together to form this long-standing partnership. When we first started this process, I was very excited about the possibilities. While it might seem like a pretty straightforward partnership, we at Datcu envisioned this to be something so much more. We wanted the opportunity to provide our financial expertise in the financial world, but not only our experience in finances, but also our experience as a long-standing member of this community. We're so involved in education, nonprofits, and building the next leaders for this community. The thought of a one-of-a-kind on-campus branch that doubles as a classroom for finance and business majors, or the opportunity for an interior design student to help us build the branch of the future. The impact of this partnership for Datcu and UNT is sky's the limit. We're grateful that UNT gave us the opportunity to imagine a new era of banking and what that could look like with the next generation of experts. What the UNT Athletic Department is doing for student athletes for competition on and off the field is very impressive. Jared, you have positioned UNT for continued success. We're thrilled to be an advocate for you and all of UNT athletics. Your vision for the future undoubtedly will put UNT on a national spotlight, AKA last night. Congratulations for you, and thank you for letting us join the ride. On behalf of our over 220 employees, over 110,000 members, and our Datcu Board of Directors, I just want to say how excited we are about what the future holds for all of us, and go Mean Green.
Thank you, Melanie, and thank you, Glenn. Obviously, great supporters in the beginning of a great journey. A man who's on a journey who probably feels like it's never going to slow down is next up. Jared Mosley obviously had a hand in a lot of things going on before he took over as athletic director, but a lot has happened in a short time, and I know he's very proud of his staff and their involvement in what has happened today. So a round of applause and a welcome to the podium for Jared Mosley.
I think we may have set a record for the number of times we've had get-togethers in this place in the first few months. But it's always great to see so much green in the room. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate opportunities when I see people surrounding opportunities for us to celebrate what we value is relationships with people and success. It means a lot to me to see you here. So I appreciate everyone's attendance today. Before I share just a few thoughts on this monumental announcement that we have today, I do want to take some time to just thank a few people from our end. These last few months have been exciting, but you can imagine working on maximizing opportunities that benefit the most people possible. They take time, they take a lot of communication and back and forth, and there's a lot of people I'd like to just quickly thank. I want to thank our partner ISE, Owen Schull, and his team for the hard work that they went through in putting together a very robust process that brought some great candidates to the table, but ultimately landed us the best partner moving forward. Owen, ISE, where are y'all at? Right here in the back. Thank you. I'm also grateful to a number of members of my staff, Ryan Peck and Matt Whitty. They probably the number of hours that they put in on top of what's already a busy job and a busy time of year, we could not have got this deal done and got it to the finish line. And so Ryan, Matt, thank you very much for your time and energy. I also want to thank, one of the things you don't realize on the front end of this is we did inventory, and you think you know how many signs there are and how many references there are, until you go do the inventory, and then you're like, holy cow, we're going to have about 60 days to turn all this over. But I want to thank Connor Smith, Nick Nagel, our facility staff. As you can imagine, over the last week, just trying to get things prepped, and we've got a great plan in place, and they're going to have everything just beautiful and Datcu ready for September 2nd. And so to our facilities crew, thank you very much. I also want to brag a little bit on our communications staff. Watching these guys work every day in the world that we live in today, they tell the story of our student athletes, our coaches, and the successes of our program. And they put together some amazing content that told the story. If you hadn't had a chance to watch the video, I encourage you to do it. But masterful job, guys, in putting that together. And so Taylor Bryan, Marcus Tompkins, Mason Ponder, Zach DeBello, thank you very much for your part in telling this story today. You know, I think one of the things that when you look at opportunities like this that excite me the most is this is not just an athletic celebration. This partnership is going to touch so many parts of our campus, and I want to express thanks to a number of areas that worked with us together to deliver what I think's the beginning of a great relationship, and as Melanie alluded to, one that we're going to continue to be creative and grow as we see opportunities to serve our students and our communities. But I want to acknowledge Human Resources, the Alumni Association, and Kevin Fralix, Student Affairs, Dr. Elizabeth With and Danny Armitage, and a number of other folks who really were open to figuring out how we could solidify something that brought extreme value back to Datcu for the investment they're making in our program. And so special thanks to our campus partners for helping us get that to the finish line. And last but not least, I want to thank CEO Glenn McKenzie, and I want to thank President Melanie Vest. These things, you think you know how they're going to work out, and I was out of town when we got the phone call, and Melanie she said, hey, how quickly can we get this deal done? And I had no concept of really what she had in mind and how quickly we were going to get that, and so I think that speaks to the excitement and just the energy that Datcu has in seeing the opportunities we have to not only serve students and student athletes on this campus, but ways that we can connect our Denton community tighter to this university and serve one another better. And so I'm very grateful for y'all's passion and excited about our relationship moving forward. You know, the heart of what we want to build here at UNT, it really starts with a product that serves people. We want to make sure that everything that we do, the opportunities that we choose to invest in, they deliver significance and value back to everybody we serve. We want our student athletes to feel that. We want our faculty and staff to feel that. And ultimately want our alumni to feel proud about their university and proud of the degree they hold. Today, we're excited to announce our partnership with Datcu and their 15-year commitment to serve as a naming rights partner for Datcu Stadium. Our two organizations share such a rich history that we feel can unlock greater partnerships across our campus in providing first-class experiences and services to our faculty, staff, and students. For UNT Athletics, we value three things, and you see them when you walk in our door each and every day. We value people and their growth. We value success, and we value integrity. And to have a partner come alongside us who represents these same qualities means so much. And we look forward to many more years ahead as we work together to build champions and prepare leaders. We look forward to packing Datcu Stadium on September 2nd versus the Cal Bears, and we hope to see everyone there. Go Mean Green.
A reminder to the media, once photos and everything have settled, both Melanie and Jared are available over here to the right for any questions or more intel that you'd like to get about this partnership. But now the real reason they brought me here, it's 108 outside and we've got champagne. So if we could get the dignitaries that are here on behalf of Datcu, I know we've got some prepared glasses over here and we're going to have a toast here in just a second. So make your way. That includes Dr. Jamie Wilson, who texted me 15 times last night to talk about Thomas Bell. And he was right. There's also champagne for our guests to the right side. Ready? All right, everybody. On behalf of North Texas and their brand new great partner, Datcu, let's lift these glasses and say cheers and go Mean Green. Thank you all very much.